Okay, this is one of my recent eBay acquisitions. It's a Simco model Watt.Junior steam engine, and these are a little bit unusual. They don't come up on eBay very often, and there's a couple of issues with this one. They're electrically heated. I've checked the element, and that seems to be okay. The connecting rod, which joins the piston valve, is unfortunately has snapped off, and I think probably what happened was that this is the piston valve. You can see that that was seized in the valve cylinder here, and I think probably someone tried to turn this with this seized and it just snapped off. So we need to make a new one of these. This is horrible cast Misak or something. It's just awful. So I shall make a new one out of brass. Fairly simple job to turn that up on the lathe. But yeah, this is quite a large engine. I mean, you can probably tell by the size of my hand. There's a massive boiler. I mean that's got to hold at least a pint of water. I would have thought probably more than that. The only other thing that's there's nothing wrong with it, but it's missing, is that it has an unusual safety valve, and the safety valve just sits in there. Fortunately, I have one other engine which has exactly the same safety valve, and it's very, very strange. It's like a small block of stone with a brass rod in the middle of it, and it sits. There's a little hole in the top of the boiler there, and this sits in there, and it's simply the weight of the stone which is holding the valve down over the hole. And once the pressure of the steam overcomes the weight of the stone, then it lifts. A very simple but effective idea. Anyway, I need to make up the new piston valve and give it a good clean, but hopefully we should have that running shortly. Okay, well, I spent most of the day working on the Simco Watt.Junior, cleaning it up, making a new piston valve here, which was the original was broken. Also, this joint was cracked where the steam pipe goes into the valve chest. And it's cleaned up really, really nicely. I mean, it's the lovely brass the boiler is made of. It's come out really, really nicely. And I didn't have to go too extreme on it. I've literally just used paper towels and metal polish. I haven't made a safety valve for it yet. I'm going to have a go at machining a safety valve out of a block of just a square block of aluminium and put a rod through it. But for running purposes, I can use the safety valve out of my Watt Victor steam engine. But so yeah, the piston valve has been machined up to the same dimensions as the original, hopefully. So I'm hoping that it will do the business. So yeah, now all I've got to do is see whether it will run. Okay, here we go, Simco Watt.Junior. Hopefully we've got some pressure. Yeah, I think it's just about there. Actually, this is my second attempt to get this engine to run. I had to make a new piston valve here, and when I first tried it, it just wouldn't run. And basically, I had to guess whereabouts to drill this hole, which affects the valve timing, obviously. And I got it wrong the first time, so I had to repeg it and re-drill it. But it actually does now work. I've actually located where the ports were in the valve chest, so that I can work out exactly where I had to go. But yeah, it works after a fashion. Sadly, the whistle is blocked. This doesn't appear to do anything, and I can't. It doesn't appear to screw in to the boiler, so I'm not really sure how I can do that, because I really need to soak it in vinegar to free it up. But no, it's running. That's the important thing. Okay, well, using a small bit of brass tube, I was able to pull the whistle top off, remove the whistle actuating arm, put that over with a bit of PTFE tape, fill it up with vinegar, and actually I've been able to unblock the whistle. So with a bit of luck, we should actually hear the whistle. There we go. Look at that. Amazing. Also, I did a bit of research on these, and the pictures I've seen, there should be a pipe, copper pipe, similar to this, which goes from there down to the back of a piston valve. So I obviously need to get some pipe and make that. So there you go. The whistle. Let's see if it picks up a bit of speed on it. The boiler's got quite a large capacity. I mean, I only filled it, according to the site class, it's only half full, but there's about 300 millilitres just to fill it halfway up. Well, I think that's about flat out, but it's running, that's what matters. Anyway, there you go. Simco Watt.Junior under steam. Finally. Hope you enjoyed that, and thanks for watching.